Carolina, a busy night and another win.
Yeah, I thought we played a smart game. They're a good team, but for whatever reason, I think the last couple of years we match up pretty well against them. They have good speed, but we, you just have to be smart with the puck. There's a couple of times where, we back to the last couple of games where we maybe try a little too much when we've been out there a little longer, but there's only a few times. But for the most part, we played a smart game, and there were some crucial moments of the game where we scored some big goals. Obviously, their tying goal, it turned back, and then we go up and score 3-1 instead. That's pretty big for our confidence. There was a battle in the third, but I thought we learned. We talked about it going into the third. We got to learn now, after the last 3-4 games, how it turned out. You have to be smart in this game. It's not about being the best team all the time. I mean, I would say there's more about being the smart team, and especially when you're up a couple goals, you just need to manage the clock and the plays in front of you.
Well, again, when they made it 4-3 early in the third, yourself included, it looked like you all kind of knuckled down and went to work.
Yeah, like their goal, rest of the way, they were just trying to create chaos in front of the net, get to loose pucks, and got a little lucky at times. But I thought we battled really well in front of our net, their net, getting to loose pucks. So it was fun to get a win here at home.
And again, do you think about your career, your success against that franchise, or it's just another night?
I think it's more as a team. We just seem to match up. Like I said, they have good speed, but for whatever reason, we find ways to win. And I know we have teams where it's kind of the other way around, and I don't really have an explanation for it. But sometimes you just play certain teams and you feel good about yourself and your performance, and you know what to do, and sometimes that gives you that little extra advantage, I guess.
I'm not even sure if you're aware of this, but you opened the decade at home against Carolina, and you were the goalie.
Oh.
And you closed it tonight.
Oh, nice.
I mean, when you reflect on that and the time that's passed, what are some of the things that go through your head?
Well, when you talk about decade, it just makes you feel older, and there's been so many fun memories, thinking back of early on in this decade where we were as a team and how close we were and winning, and we're a really good team. We're in a different phase now, and we're trying to get back to that place. But yeah, what can I say? It's been a great journey in this decade, and been on both sides. We're one of the best teams in the league at one point, winning the President Trophy, and we were so close winning, and now in a different phase. And I guess when you've been playing for 15 years, you're going to experience both sides. So, but we're growing. We're moving in the right direction here, I think. So this was a fun win.
I think at 4-3, your team dug down and did a hell of a job for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I think we've been victim of letting some leads slip away or some tie games. So it's good to kind of find a way to get the 2 points, and I think that's a sign of a growing team and a maturing team to close the game out. That's a good hockey team over there, and we knew they were going to bring everything in the third, and we found a way to get it done. And important game, especially on the first end of a back-to-back. So go to Toronto now and see what happens.
And a couple goals in a power play that had been creating chances, and it finally worked tonight.
Yeah, I think it was just a matter of simplifying. I think if you look at the goals, it's just hard work, it's simple plays, and we had some good looks tonight. So it's not going to go great for every game, but I mean, we got to try to at least get momentum if we're not scoring, and I think we did a good job of that tonight. And obviously Mika able to get a couple there. So good win for the boys, and good to get the special teams going. PK was also good.
And I guess at 42 shots, your goaltender was busy, and he did his job also.
Yeah, great job. I mean, they're a high volume shooting team. I think we've seen that every time we played these guys. So we found a way to kind of keep him to the outside as much as possible, and he took care of all the grade A chances. So all in all, a good team. I think top to bottom, I think we played a pretty mature game. A good game coming out of the break. It's tough to have your legs, and it's a long day for us. So, it was good to get the 2 points. And, this is obviously a big stretch of games for us going into the All-Star break now. And we got to kind of get back in the race here. And, games like this will certainly help.
You look good in the leg.
Yeah, thank you.
Pretty good job killing the penalty. And then back-to-back, we had another one. And, you can only fend them off for so long. And I thought it gave us a little bit of a breather because it took a little while for that thing to get reversed. And thought we collected ourselves a little bit, and then we get the all-important third one. So really a big, big momentum change in the game. And Jerry Deneen and Sam Kelly earned their money tonight.
Your power play did not take long to come through, and for the first one, and picks up a couple. Is confidence builder? You hope?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, you get it right out of the gate. That's nice. And then, I know the second one wasn't pretty, but when you throw a puck to the net, you get a bounce, and that's what happened on the second one. I thought we had some good looks too with that unit. So, special teams were the story of the game. We get 2 and 2 power play goals, and our penalty kill was huge.
With the challenge, what goes into that behind the scenes? I mean, did you see it right away, or was it something where you're kind of rolling the dice a little bit there?
No, right away they radioed down saying that was offsides, and we're looking on the monitor on the floor, but it's not too clear. I have to talk to the garden about getting a clearer view of that. So, but it was pretty convincing from Jerry and Sam's standpoint that was offside, and when you looked at it, it sure looked at it from our angle as well.
With a lot of young guys, Mika and Chris have both, they've been here for a while compared to most. Those 2 guys, can you just talk about the chemistry they have together and what a big performance it was for them to kind of get the team going early?
Yeah, it was big. I thought Mika was outstanding tonight. Krides has continued to play really well. I thought Bucci had a better night tonight as well, playing on that line. So, some big performances by our top players.
It looked like kind of a choppy start. How key were those 2 penalty kills after they scored their first goal in terms of just getting you guys some life and some legs?
Yeah, I mean, you go down 2-0 back from Christmas, and all of a sudden you lose a little bit of your energy. And those 2 kills were huge, and our kill was good tonight, and it gave us a chance. And we get the power play goal right away on that power play. So I thought we kind of rode the momentum after that. I thought our second half of the first period was much better than the first half.
What do you think about the kill? Like, what was it about the kill tonight against that particular power play that was effective?
I think in general our kill's been good. I've touched on this since the debacle down in Florida. I think our kills have been pretty good, and I think we've been more aggressive. I think our sticks have been good. I think our clears have been good. So, and we lead the league in shorthanded goals, which never hurts. So, I mean, I know you look at the year and you look at where we're at, and we certainly want to be higher, but I could really care what we look like on the year. I want to know how we look right now, and we've had a pretty effective penalty kill.
Do you seem to match up pretty well against Carolina, and not just this year, but in general? Can you speak to what the matchup is like on your end that allows you guys to have such success against them?
I'll tell you, they're a dangerous team. They're deep, they're physical. Hank's played great against them. I thought we played pretty well tonight. The penalties, they shoot from everywhere. They've really got a great decor. Their decor is high-end. That's a high-end decor. And they get pucks on that, and they play with a little bit of a snarl. So they're a tough matchup for everybody. We've just, some things you can't really explain. I mean, we easily could, we're 3-0 against them this year. Hank stole one down there, and then the last time we played him here, I thought we were playing really well until we took a bad penalty and the momentum changed. And each game has its own story, and we've just been able to manage to get out of there with 2 points.
Just want to ask you about the pass Panarin makes. I mean, do things he does wow you still?
Yes. The thing I liked, I thought we really got pucks behind their D. They're very aggressive on that offensive blue line. I thought for a large chunk of the game, we did a really good job. Our wall play was pretty good, and we got pucks behind him with some slash support coming over, and our controlled breakout, we had some chances off of that. So there was a lot of good tonight.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, one more? Oh, one more. I'll give you one more.
I like this one. If you guys had the minutes just a little low at the end of the game, Brady Shea, Brendan Lemieux, anything health-wise with them, or was that?
Yes, Lemieux's health. Lemieux fractured his hand.
Fractured his hand.
He'll be out.
Out for a while?
We're not sure yet.
How tough is that to lose him?
That's a tough one to swallow for us.
You could open with that.
What's that?
You could open with that.
I know you probably don't know what it is yet, but will there be a roster move, do you think?
Yeah, we literally haven't had a chance to talk about that. So.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you.